Good evening, however you are listening. Welcome in to Sports with Balls. I'm Jeff Michael on this Friday edition. Man, what a weekend we got coming up, man. What a day, what a week we've had. Happy Friday. Hopefully you guys had a good week. I had a really good week getting over being sick, so hopefully it'll all go away. It's still there a little bit, but hopefully we'll get it all done by the end of this weekend. Kids start sports this weekend. We've got softball tournaments. We've got volleyball tournaments. We've got baseball tournaments. Oh, my gosh, dude. Yeah. If you guys have kids in the range of 4 to 18 then or 17, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyways, welcome in on this January the 24th. Let's see what holidays we got today. Beer Can Appreciation Day. Hell yeah. I'm in for that. I said, hell yeah, like WWE. What was that run? I saw a WWE. Randy Macho Man Savage. I saw a documentary on him yesterday. Sad story what happened to him at the end, but just had to throw that in there. Macintosh Computer Day. National Compliment Day. Give somebody a compliment. National Peanut Butter Day. My dad used to be into peanut butter. I'm not a big peanut butter guy. Just Do It Day. Which is interesting. It doesn't have a Nike thing on here, but Change a Pet's Life Day, Belly Laugh, International Day of Education, which is great. Mobile Phone Recycling Day. So get your mobile phone recycling on. Paul Pitcher Day, Talk Like a Grizzled Prospector. No, thank you. National Lobster Day. That's beautiful. What else we got, man? Unification Day. So that's it, man. Just do it. Give somebody a compliment, eat some peanut butter, and drink a beer later on. Those are your holidays. All right, welcome in. I'm Jeff Michael. Welcome to Sports with Balls. Couple people to thank before we get going. Number one, Christian's Tailgate Bar and Grill. Go visit them at christianstailgate.com. Find one near you. Place is flat out amazing. Go watch the NFL playoffs this weekend. NBA basketball. All kinds of stuff coming on. MLB. Sorry about that. MLB preseason coming up. So that'll be up on the screens. What else we got? Also, Thiessen Law Firm, TheTexasTrialAttorney.com, 713-864-9000. That's 713-864-9000. West Butler CCS Incorporated. Fire, water, mold, roofing. Butler CCS, your man. All right, let's get into some sports, man. What else we got? Let's see. Highlights. Let's get into, oh, man, damn thing. If it keeps doing this to me, I'm really going to get pissed off. So let's hope that this connection stays good. Djokovic booed after retiring during the middle of a match, which I think that's kind of unfair. I wouldn't boo him. He's had a hell of a career. He had a leg issue, but he, I guess, left yesterday in the middle of a match and out of the tournament. At least that's what we're seeing at the moment. What tournament was this? Australian Open. So there you go. There's your tennis news for the day. That's all I got. Here's some interesting stuff is Ichiro. Ichiro wants to have a sit down with the person that did not vote him into the Hall of Fame. There's one guy. Or girl, I don't know who it is. One person didn't vote Ichiro into the Hall. I want to know who it is too. Dude, what is going on with this thing? I'm sorry, guys, if y'all are having... A little bit of microphone issues, if you will. So bear with me for a second. Hopefully we'll get this all straightened out. Anyways, Ichiro wants to have a sit down. I want to have a sit down with this person as well. That's just kind of rude. There's only been one person that's ever been voted in unanimously. Like Babe Ruth wasn't, Mickey Mantle wasn't, Jeter. There's a ton of people. It's just unbelievable that Ichiro was one person was like, nah, not this year. Awkward. Some Ohtani news. His interpreter says that he acted like Ohtani on the phone. He got too far into debt as far as gambling is concerned. And the only way to get out of gambling debt, as we all know, is to gamble more. So that's what happened to him. He's facing about 5 years in prison or a 57-month prison sentence. We'll see. He's asking for 18 months for a gambling addiction and stealing millions of dollars from Shohei Ohtani. We'll see how that all plays out. Man, that's really it right now. I mean, the NFL, baby. The NFL's here. Let's get to it, man. Playoffs. 2 games this weekend. Before we get to that, we got a couple of coaching news. The Bucks, Liam Cohen, offensive coordinator, agrees to become the Jacksonville Jaguars head coach. And this is an interesting situation because Jacksonville is an absolute disaster. They're an absolute mess, man. It is unbelievable how bad the owner is treating this Jacksonville Jaguars franchise. And I'm sorry, Jag fan. I'm sorry. I hope that Liam Cohen is the answer to your problems. I hope Trevor Lawrence is the answer to your problems. It just seems like a bad atmosphere in Jacksonville. Like, bad. Oh, my gosh, dude. I'm going to kill this thing. Sorry, guys. I don't know what it is with the mojo that is Jacksonville, but it just absolutely sucks, dude. If I'm Jacksonville, if I'm a Jaguar fan, I'm pissed. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Cohen traveled to Jacksonville on Thursday afternoon and met with owner Shad Khan and intern general manager Ethan Waugh. And they apparently came to a deal. Now, there was a bunch of drama surrounding this whole situation. I'm not really going to get into it. The bottom line is Cohen is your head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm not going to go into all his plane travels and all that BS, but that's what happened. Another thing happened. Holy crap, guys. Like, it's unbelievable what's happening with this microphone. I'm sorry. If it keeps going down, I'm going to get rid of this thing. Ravens Mark Andrews sent a heartfelt message yesterday that was pretty cool, man. It was really cool what he sent out. Basically thanking everybody, and especially Bills Mafia. Now, he didn't mention Bills Mafia, but he did thank people that were supporting him because of course, the drop 2-point conversion and the fumble that happened in last week's game. Mark Andrews basically said he's not going to let it define his career and thanks everybody for being so supportive. It was pretty cool. Good for him. Mark Andrews is a stand-up guy. I liked how he came out and said something instead of just letting it go. So good for him. NFL MVP. Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, Lamar Jackson. Let's just leave it at that. Joe Burrow's in there as far as nominees. They're not going to get him in because he didn't even make the playoffs. But, man, Joe Burrow should be in there. Lamar Jackson should win it, but we're pretty sure it's going to Josh Allen. Saquon, yes, incredible season, but he sat out that last game, didn't break the record, so we'll go ahead and knock him off the list. Jared Goff's up there too, but we'll put him out. It's basically a Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson race. The argument for Josh Allen is that he is not making bad decisions this year and making plays with his legs and being a smarter quarterback. I don't know if that gets you the NFL MVP. But Lamar Jackson's season was way better. This is a regular season award, by the way. This has nothing to do with postseason. But Lamar Jackson, he blew last year's season out the door, and he was the MVP last year. So I'm not, guys, sorry about that. I'm just going to have to let that go. I'll fix it after I'm done. So Lamar Jackson's probably, I would hope that he wins his second, but or I think third. But Josh Allen is most likely going to get the MVP. That's just the way it goes. And I'm not mad at it. But then it becomes who becomes the offensive player of the year? Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson. Golly. There's not enough awards to go around with the offensive explosion that were these players this year. All right, let's get to the games. Let's get to the games and what is going down on Sunday, 2 p.m. on Fox. Washington Commanders at the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia -6. Not a lot of people are giving the Commanders a shot at all. It's been a great story. That's sort of like a Cinderella run. It's a rookie season for Jaden Daniels. I heard this morning on the Dan Patrick Show comparing them to the Atlanta Hawks that made it to the Eastern Conference Finals and they kind of faded out. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I like Washington a lot. This is a great story. I want it to continue. I really want it to continue. Dude, this thing is driving me nuts. I'll make this short. That way we don't have to deal with it. Let's see. So it's Philadelphia -6. I would do prop bets in here. I'm going to say Saquon gets a touchdown. Maybe even Jalen Hurts gets a touchdown as well. Jaden Daniels too. Maybe do a three-person, or I do 6 because I'm going to say some of the Bills and Chiefs games. But give me the +6, man. Give me the +6 on that. I think it should be a fun game. I think the Eagles come out on top. I do. I think the Eagles come out on top. Just because the NFL wants that. I hope Washington does, but give me the 6 with Washington. More than that, take some player props. I'm not putting a lot of money on this game, but I like the Commanders +6. Should be a fun game. Looks like it's 38 degrees, partly cloudy, no snow. That's not that bad of weather, so bring it on, dude. Let's go. Bills and Chiefs at 5:30. Kansas City -2. This is basically a pick'em game. You get 2.5 points for Vegas for being at home. So technically, the Bills are favored by a 0.5 point. I still see people everywhere taking the Chiefs, and I get it. Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelce, playoff Chiefs. Here you go. This is interesting. This game is really interesting. 33 degrees and partly cloudy, so the weather doesn't seem like it's going to be a factor. Josh Allen's never beaten Pat Mahomes in the playoffs. Good football game right here, man. I mean, this is Super Bowl B. Obviously, Super Bowl A coming up in a couple of weeks, but this is, it's 1A and 1B. Bills and Chiefs. That's a great game for the public. I'm going to go Josh Allen scores a touchdown. I'm going to go, who else is going to score a touchdown right here, man? Maybe Cook. Maybe Kelce. Kareem Hunt. Give me Kareem Hunt, which is probably +200, plus something like that. Give me Kareem Hunt, Josh Allen, and Travis Kelce. So that'll be your 6-person between the Eagles and Washington game. And this game, I got a 6-person touchdown parlay for you. So there you go. I'm not betting on the line on this one. I hope Buffalo wins. I do. I would love to see some new blood in the Super Bowl. I do not want to see Chiefs Eagles. I think everybody wants it. Well, the general public, not everybody, would love to see Buffalo and Washington go at it. And I would like that too. Unfortunately, we're most likely going to get Kansas City and Philadelphia. I wonder what the ratings will be for that one. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's get to some NBA stuff, man. Rockets are surging, man, not surging. They've been pretty good all year, but man, Rockets are playing good ball. The Houston Rockets, 29-14, 6.5 games out at first because Oklahoma City Thunder is just booming. That's 1-2 in your Western Conference. Memphis Grizzlies, 29-15, sort of a shocker right there. Ja's healthy. He looks great. Denver Nuggets moving back up in the standings. They were down for a while. They're 28-16 in 4th place. The Lakers, a little bit of a slump. They're at number 5. Your Clippers at number 6. Blah, blah, blah. I guess the shocker of the Western Conference is your Golden State Warriors are sitting out of the playoff hunt at this point, and there's 10 teams from each conference that get in. 20 teams in the playoffs in the NBA. Ridiculous, dude. I don't know what they need to do, but that is terrible. Utah, New Orleans, Portland, San Antonio, they round out the bottom of the Western Conference. Over in the Eastern Conference, Cleveland Cavaliers, balling as usual. The last couple of years, this team's been really good. 36-7. Behind them, Boston, then New York, then Milwaukee, then Indiana. Detroit is 6th. Orlando 7th. All the way down to number 10. Chicago Bulls in. This is great. This is the NBA at its finest right here. The Chicago Bulls at 19-26 would make the playoffs if they started today. 19-26. 18 games out of first, and you make the playoffs. That's ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous. You should never make the playoffs if you're 7 games under 500. What? They're 8-15 at 15 at home. Oh, my God, dude. In the Western Conference, the 10th spot is 22 and 21. Not the case in the Eastern. 19 and 26 would be your 10th seed Chicago Bulls. Now, below them is the talk of the town, Philadelphia 76ers at 15 and 27, man. I guess they're planning to have a sit down with Mr. Joel Embiid about his injuries. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go, but Joel Embiid has been injury prone or not willing to play or whatever you want, but the Philadelphia 76ers, I believe their window is closed. Brooklyn, Charlotte, Toronto, and Washington round out. Washington's only won 6 games on the year, guys. Washington Wizards. If you're a gambling man, probably bet against the Wizards. I'm going to shut today's podcast short because of the microphone issues. I will be back on Monday with all of this fixed. So sorry about that, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Be safe. Tom, I'm coming to see you. Pickleball time, baby. Let's roll.